What's up, everyone? It's your boy A Hero Blade, and I'm bringing you a new video about Werewolf the Apocalypse Earthblood. Before we get started, if you know me, you know I like to make a positive change in the world every day. Always remember to follow your dreams because your dreams can come true. Make sure to watch to the end because there may be info that you haven't learned yet. Don't forget to subscribe and stop by for my live streams on Monday through Wednesday, starting at 6 p.m. Eastern. Without further ado, here are 10 things you should know about Werewolf the Apocalypse Earthblood. Number 1. Werewolf the Apocalypse Universe. Werewolf the Apocalypse is a role-playing game from the World of Darkness line by White Wolf Publishing. World of Darkness is a series of tabletop role-playing games. This series includes Mage the Ascension, Wraith the Oblivion, Changeling the Dreaming, and Vampire the Masquerade. Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2 is set to be released later in 2021 for the Xbox One and PS4, and will be discussed in a future video. Number 2. A ruthless struggle to save Mother Earth. Gaia, Mother Earth, is dying. Ravaged by mankind's endless hunger, she is losing the struggle against the Worm, a cosmic force of decay and destruction, made manifest in the corporation Endron. The servants of the Worm stand poised to feast on the corpse of nature herself. Number 3. A Quest for Redemption. Cahal, a former protector of Gaia, born under a full moon, and proud werewolf warrior of the Fianna tribe. However, after losing control of his devastating rage and accidentally killing a member of his tribe, Cahal chose a life of exile. Years later, Cahal, now 50 years old, while searching for his missing daughter, discovers that his old pack is in danger and he must come to its aid. 3.5. Your choices impact the story. There are multiple endings. At least 2 have been announced. While the story progresses, you will make story decisions every once in a while that impact the story of Werewolf the Apocalypse Earthblood. Number 4. One hero, 3 forms. Cahal has 3 different forms. Human or Homid form is used for social/environmental interactions and stealth kills. The Wolf or Lupus form is used for stealth and exploring. The third and final form is Werewolf or Krenos form is used for combat. Krenos has 2 stances. The first stance is the Agile stance. While in Agile stance, you move faster, dodge faster, and have faster attacks. The other stance, Heavy stance, has more damage resilience and more harder hitting moves. Krenos also has a Frenzy mode. The Frenzy meter is filled when you fight in combat. Once the Frenzy meter is filled, Cahal will go into Frenzy. While in Frenzy, you can let loose with special attacks. The drawback is that you can't heal or use normal special attacks until the meter is drained. Also, make sure to balance out healing and rage attacks. You have a rage bar which can be used to heal yourself or use powerful rage attacks with devastating effects. Number 5. The Art of Stealth. Use stealth to make your combat encounters easier. Pick off your enemies one by one to make it easier for yourself during combat. Make use of the crossbow for ranged stealth attacks. You can also use it to destroy cameras to avoid detection, and electricity boxes to damage incoming enemy reinforcements. Also, make sure to use penumbra vision in order to see where enemies are, see which enemies have silver bullets, where enemy equipment is, and much more. Number 6. Not safe for work. It's gonna be bloody. This is not your father's teen werewolf. This is a dark, gruesome werewolf game. There's gonna be a lot of blood. You're going to be shredding through enemies with metal playing in the background. And if you couldn't tell, this game is inspired by Princess Mononoke. And Princess Mononoke is so violent that I had nightmares as a kid, so you know this game is going to be brutal. Number 7. Know thy enemy. There are various types of enemies that you will encounter. So far, we have encountered humans. Some humans have shields and melee weapons, while some have ranged weapons. Some of the ranged humans have silver bullets, which will damage your max health, preventing you from healing during combat. It is best to prioritize these enemies with silver bullets. Upon death, these humans turn into a monster or a zombie. There are also large mechs or exoskeletons that have a lot of health and deal more damage than your normal enemy. There are also drones. So far, we have seen drones that will try to crash into you. Seeing as this is a fantasy world with werewolves and other mythical creatures, it's safe to say we will encounter much more different enemy types. There will also be some big baddies. Who knows? Maybe we will have to fight other werewolves too, so be prepared for the unexpected. Like, what the f*** is that? It's like something from Rick and Morty or Cthulhu or something. Number 8. Essence of Rage. Rage is essentially a battle with Cahal's inner werewolf. Avoid picking up pills or stray too closely to corrupted objects on the map. If you max out Cahal's Rage, he loses his inner battle and you'll go into beast mode. Literally. When in the rage state, the werewolf is more powerful but also finds it more difficult to parse information, such as whether a character is an enemy or an innocent, and will draw the attention of all enemies. Once in the rage state, the only way to break out of it is to kill all who are present, regardless of if they are enemies or not. This is most likely why Cahal accidentally killed one of his family members before you play as him. Also, some conversation choices will increase your rage. You can supposedly expend rage by punching people in conversation, similar to Mass Effect's actions during conversations.
I've got nothing more to say to you. If you shoot me...
How about goodbye?
Number 9. Vampires. As previously mentioned, Vampires the Masquerade is also in the same universe. The game focuses on werewolves, known as Garou, whose nation consists of 13 tribes called the Garou Nation. Whereas vampires integrate into human societies, werewolves are recluses. We're not sure how involved they will be in the game, but at least we know they're not going to be shiny. I'm excited to see how this ties into Vampires the Masquerade Bloodlines 2. Number 10. Hub locations. There will be unique hubs for you to interact with NPCs. You will get to explore various areas in the American Northwest in the form of large hub worlds. Within these areas, you will play through missions, which may have effects on the game world, including leading to side quests getting unlocked. I love side quests. I play the side quests before the main story usually. You also go to Penumbra, a place between the physical world and the spirit world, where you can receive side quests or challenges from the Great Spirit of the Waterfall, who gives the player rewards for completing them, such as opening shortcuts between areas. But supposedly, you must finish side quests before progressing the story, as you cannot go back to finish those side quests. Looking at you, Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. Hopefully they change it in the full game. Well, that's more than 10 things you should know about Werewolf the Apocalypse Earthblood. Originally, I had much more than 10 things, but some felt too short, so I combined a lot of them. What games are you looking forward to in 2020? Comment below, and also let me know what future games you would like me to make videos for. I will be making a ton of videos this year, so make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. See you in the next video. Peace out.